Have you ever watched one single sentence completely destroy the internet overnight? Because that's exactly what happened after a quiet confession during an interview suddenly reignited years of relationship rumors. And now fans are convinced they accidentally revealed far more than they intended. And honestly, social media has completely lost control ever since. What should have been a normal conversation quickly transformed into one of the biggest viral discussions online. Not because anyone officially confirmed a relationship, but because the confession felt way too personal, way too emotional, and according to fans, way too revealing. The second clips from the interview started spreading online comment sections immediately exploded. People flooded every platform with reactions like, wait, did they just expose everything? That did not sound platonic at all. I think we just witnessed a hidden confession. The internet is never recovering from this. And honestly, that last comment might be the most accurate one yet. Because once fans replayed the interview clip closely, everything spiraled completely out of control. People started analyzing tone, word choice, facial expressions, pauses. Even the way the confession was delivered suddenly became evidence online. And unfortunately for everyone trying to stay emotionally stable, the deeper fans looked into the moment, the more suspicious it started feeling. So today we're talking about the confession that completely changed how fans see this rumored relationship. From the interview moment that started the chaos, to the old interactions resurfacing online, to why the internet is convinced this was never just friendship in the first place. Because somehow, one emotional statement became enough to send the entire fandom into meltdown mode. And honestly, the more people replayed the clip, the harder it became for the internet to act normal afterward. The whole situation began during what initially seemed like a completely harmless interview. At first, the atmosphere was relaxed, comfortable, normal celebrity promotion energy. There were jokes, casual questions, light-hearted conversation, nothing unusual. But then the topic shifted toward personal connections and emotional support. And suddenly, the entire energy changed because one answer immediately caught fans' attention. Not because it was dramatic, actually the opposite. The confession sounded soft, natural, almost too honest. And that's exactly why the internet reacted so strongly. Some viewers noticed the emotional tone instantly. Others focused on the wording. A few fans even claimed the speaker looked nervous while answering. Now, obviously, people online love overanalyzing celebrity interactions. But honestly, this moment felt different enough that even casual viewers started noticing something unusual. That's why the clip spread so quickly, because it didn't feel scripted. It didn't feel like fan service. It felt accidental. And accidental moments always hit harder emotionally online, especially in fandom culture. The confession itself wasn't even extremely direct. That's the important part. Nothing explicit was confirmed. No official relationship announcement happened. But according to fans, the emotional weight behind the words said more than enough. Comments started appearing almost instantly. That sounded way too sincere. Why does this feel like a hidden love confession? The way they said it completely changed the meaning. Okay, now I understand why fans have suspected them for years. And honestly, once audiences emotionally attach meaning to a moment like that, there's absolutely no stopping the internet afterward. Because fandom culture today runs almost entirely on emotional interpretation. People don't just listen to words anymore. They analyze energy, atmosphere, chemistry, subtle emotional shifts. And unfortunately for everyone involved, Fans became convinced this confession contained all of it. TikTok completely exploded afterward. Edits started appearing within hours. Slow motion clips, soft emotional music, close-up reaction shots, dramatic subtitles. Some fans genuinely edited the interview like it was the emotional climax of a romance drama. And honestly, those edits made the entire situation 10 times more dangerous emotionally. Because once cinematic music gets added to emotional celebrity moments, logic officially disappears. Suddenly, every pause feels meaningful. Every smile becomes proof. And one interview answer starts sounding like a secret relationship reveal. That's basically what happened online. Meanwhile, older clips immediately resurfaced again across social media. Past interviews, award show interactions, behind the scenes footage, previous suspicious moments fans discussed years ago, and suddenly, everything looked different after the confession. That's how powerful fandom storytelling becomes online. One emotional moment can completely change how audiences reinterpret the past. And once that reinterpretation starts, the internet becomes impossible to stop, especially when fans already wanted to believe the rumors emotionally, which many clearly did. Some viewers even claimed the confession confirmed what the fandom secretly suspected for years. Others argued that no one talks that emotionally about just a friend. And naturally, debate exploded everywhere because not everyone agreed. Some fans insisted people were reading too deeply into a harmless statement. Others argued the emotional delivery genuinely felt revealing. Meanwhile, neutral viewers simply enjoyed watching the fandom collectively spiral online. And honestly, that may have been the funniest part of this entire situation. Because regardless of whether the confession meant anything romantic or not, the internet had already transformed it into a full emotional event. That transformation happened incredibly fast, too. Within hours, hashtags related to the confession started trending. Reaction videos flooded TikTok. Entertainment accounts reposted clips. Fans wrote emotional essays analyzing every detail of the interview. Even casual viewers who didn't follow the celebrities closely became curious. What exactly did they say? Why is everyone acting emotionally destroyed? Was the confession really that serious? And honestly, that curiosity only made the situation spread even faster. Because mystery drives internet engagement better than almost anything, especially emotional mystery. The fact that nothing was officially confirmed made audiences even more obsessed. Because uncertainty leaves room for fantasy, and fandom culture absolutely thrives on fantasy. Especially when celebrity chemistry already feels believable. That chemistry is a huge reason the confession exploded emotionally. Fans have been discussing their connection for a long time already. Every interaction between them has always generated reactions online. Every glance, every smile, every supportive moment. So once the confession happened, fans immediately connected it to years of previous interactions. That made the moment feel bigger somehow. Not like one isolated statement, but like part of a much longer emotional storyline. And internet audiences love long emotional storylines, especially ones that feel unfinished. That's exactly why this situation became so addictive online. People weren't just reacting to one interview answer anymore. They were reacting to the possibility that the rumors may have always contained some truth. That emotional possibility completely changed everything. Some fans genuinely admitted the confession made them revisit old clips with a totally different perspective. Moments that once looked friendly suddenly appeared romantic. Neutral interactions started feeling emotionally charged. Even tiny details from older interviews became suspicious afterward. And honestly, watching the internet collectively rewrite history in real time became fascinating. Because once fandom narratives gain enough emotional momentum, facts become secondary. People focus on feelings. And emotionally, this confession hit audiences hard, especially because it felt subtle rather than dramatic. That subtlety matters. If the statement had sounded overly scripted or exaggerated, fans probably wouldn't have reacted this intensely. But because the confession sounded quiet and genuine, people emotionally trusted it more. That authenticity made the moment incredibly powerful online. Another major reason the clip spread so fast is because audiences today crave vulnerability from celebrities. Perfectly polished media appearances no longer feel exciting enough. People want moments that seem real, unexpected, human. And according to fans, this confession felt exactly like that. One viral comment perfectly captured the internet's mood. It sounded like someone accidentally spoke from the heart for 2 seconds. Honestly, that's probably why audiences became so obsessed. Because accidental honesty always feels more emotionally convincing than planned statements. Meanwhile, meme accounts were having the absolute time of their lives. One viral post said, "The interviewer asked one question and accidentally destroyed the entire fandom emotionally." Another joked, "They never confirmed anything officially, but the internet already planned the wedding." And honestly, that perfectly summarized social media's energy. Because people simultaneously knew they might be overreacting while continuing to overreact anyway, with full emotional commitment. And the craziest part, the more fans replayed the confession, the more revealing it somehow started sounding.